Mammoth Lakes in Mono County has some of the most beautiful scenery in the country, but on a list of the worst California state court facilities, Mammoth Lakes is right near the top. The court leases space on the third floor of a strip mall, right above a sushi restaurant, often noisy with pervasive odors. The court space, just over 7,300 square feet. Very tight quarters for 2 judges and 12 staff. And all those files jammed in everywhere.
We're increasing in population and crime and cases, and there's just not enough room in here to satisfy that need.
There's no room for a self-help center, so customers are sent to an office a half-mile away. And security is dicey. Judges must use the public hallways.
So our judges have to walk out this door and into the courtroom through public access area.
Sometimes they roast, sometimes they freeze. The heating and air conditioning system is ancient.
It hasn't been maintained for quite a number of years. The whole building has just gone into receivership,
which means service and maintenance is uncertain. And in the wintertime, when it snows and then it rains, it gets very heavy up on the roof, which causes leaks. Comes down right here. You can still see the stains from the last time it happened.
We actually had a jury in there, and with buckets all around them. As the drips were going, they were conducting court business at the same time. You don't want to have a court in a location like this where you have to worry about what's going to happen from minute to minute in terms of leaks and heat going out in a mountain community like this, that you really have to have a building you can count on. And this is not a building we can count on.
The other courthouse in Mono County is an hour up the road in Bridgeport. It's a local treasure, quaint, but impractical for modern needs.
It's like a little historical gem of what a courthouse looked in the 1880s, and we'll definitely try to maintain it as long as we can.
The courtroom here is in use 2 days a week, mostly for criminal arraignments.
Most of our in custodies are across the street from that old courthouse in the only county jail that we have, and it makes that old historical courtroom very valuable for us to be able to keep for criminal cases.
But 90% of the workload is in the Mammoth Lakes area, thanks to recreational visitors. So the new courthouse is underway here, after a long, complicated land exchange.
We're finally getting started.
The court parcel is just shy of 2 acres, part of a 7-acre civic center planned for this site.
This is a facility that will provide the long-term needs for the community of Mammoth Lakes as well as southern Mono County for years to come.
There will be 20,000 square feet of space, including 2 courtrooms. It'll cost about $21.5 million.
Funding comes from fines and fees, a percentage that's added on. So, and our whole program with all of these projects, nothing comes out of the general fund.
It's a lean, modest building, going up quickly.
And I'm amazed. I was told today that this may even be finished by August of 2011, so we're pretty excited.
It's just absolutely thrilling to see this day when we finally get to start the construction of the courthouse.
I'm Leanne KOZAK reporting from Mammoth Lakes, Mono County for California Courts News.